to like the middle, please?
Go do what?
Can I do it over to the middle?
This was no room.
Can you go over there?
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So we're currently eating, and we're going to do Reddit stories.
And we thought Mark was going to be here with us, but he had to go do something. So
yeah, he'll show up eventually. But I'm eating a barbecue pizza. What are y'all eating?
Barbecue and bacon. They're eating barbecue
and bacon.
Yeah. Y'all like that?
Very good.
And we got a little bit of everything on one of our shelves, don't we?
Yeah.
almost a supreme. It was pepperoni ham, sausage, green peppers, cheese, mushroom.
Yummy.
Yummy. And we hate to start without Mark, but he also has to do something at 8. So we're trying to fit it in, hoping he'll come in and join us as we go along. What do you want? Come up here.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, doggy.
Roman trying to find a place to sit. All right. These are Am I the A-hole stories from Reddit. And I'm starting out with this one. You want to come up here? No? Okay. My best friend's wife told him that she had an affair with me. So, imagine you have a best friend, and then his wife tells him, oh yeah, I had an affair with your best friend.
Crazy. Did we or did we not?
That would be nuts. Okay, here we go. The last 4 days have been the most horrible in my life. And this is from a male's perspective, so this is a guy. The last 4 days have been the most horrible in my life. I have no idea how to deal with anything and wanted to get opinions on what to do next since I see posts like this on Reddit. My best friend's wife told him that she had an affair with me, which never happened. So she lied. Roman, you're not going to spill this drink tonight. So she lied. He's claiming the affair never happened. I, 35 male, have been married to my wife, 35 female, for 8 years. We have 2 wonderful kids. But this is about my friend Josh, 35 male, and his wife Mary, 34 female. I met Josh during my freshman year of college, and we've been friends ever since. We've always shared our love for tech, and he is always my go-to guy when I need someone to talk to. Josh started dating Mary 5 years ago. Let's say Mary has a very different set of morals than my wife or me. She is very loud, manipulative, and just craves attention. Dramatic. Josh and Mary have been dating on and off for 4 years. They broke up often, but somehow ended up together after a few months. Mary is always the one who breaks up with Josh and then takes him back. I also know that Mary cheated on Josh at least with 2 guys when they were dating, but somehow convinced him that he was not putting in enough effort into the relationship. So she's cheating on him, but then was like, well, I wouldn't do it if you paid more attention to me.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, he keeps taking her back.
That's small. I wouldn't do that.
My wife also knows about all of this and has always kept her distance from Mary. However, we do meet her often during parties and trips. Josh and Mary got married last year. Last month, Josh found out that Mary was cheating on him again and had an affair with one of her coworkers.
Oh.
Josh was completely broken and stayed at our place for a week before going back and confronting Mary and kicking her out of the house.
Okay, this is true.
Josh bought the house before marriage, and hence, he had to get the cops involved to kick her out. From what we know, Mary moved back with her parents. I've been helping Josh through the process, and he filed for divorce last week. Good.
Okay.
That's what he should have done. Get rid of her. Last Saturday, Mary came to Josh's house to collect her stuff along with her dad. I had advised Josh to get out of the house when they came, but he wanted to make sure she did not take anything that did not belong to her.
Valid.
During the visit, Josh got into a fight with Mary, and Mary told Josh that she had an affair with me while they were married, and we used to do it in their bedroom.
That's crazy.
This is 100% false. I have always known that Mary was trouble and kept my distance from her. I know she is just trying to hurt Josh by saying that. That is crazy.
Why would she? No way the best friend believes that, knowing the circumstance or whatever.
because they broke up, she wants their relationship to be ruined.
Yes, I'm saying, but like, why would the best friend believe that? But there's no way.
Right. How can you not trust your best friend?
Over a girl who's continued to prove herself not trustworthy.
Yeah. Okay, after the incident, Josh got extremely agitated and came to our house. I saw he was distressed and knew something was wrong. As I opened the door, he started cursing at me and accusing me of sleeping with Mary. Luckily, the kids were not at home, but my wife and I were there, and we were both struck by what he was saying. He tried to punch me, but luckily he hit my shoulder, and I was able to wrestle him to the ground and calm him down. I kept telling him that what Mary told him was completely false, and that I had never spent a single minute with her alone in my life. My wife threatened to call the cops, and he left.
What is wrong with him? There's no way you're that blind.
Imagine that. And when you know that she's just saying stuff.
And when you know that she's cheated over and over again, why would she not lie about this?
Right. Good point, Marsha.
Especially when y'all are already arguing.
So after he left, my wife was completely inconsolable. It took me hours to calm her down and convince her that Mary was manipulating Josh. Imagine being the wife. Imagine being the wife and not knowing, like, okay, well, I know what kind of woman she is. Right. Did she over time convince you to be like her?
That would actually scare me so bad. Stop.
And they've been married 8 years.
I would actually come along and pick you up.
I work from home and rarely leave my house without my kids or wife. I think she believes me, but she was different for the last 4 days, so now it's messing with his marriage. Josh just told a lot of close friends that I was having an affair with Mary. He is not taking my calls or my wife's calls. My wife tried to call Mary, but she was also not taking our calls.
Oh, wow.
All my friends, including Josh, think that I'm the biggest a-hole for getting involved with his wife. So the friends believe that he had the affair.
With the woman that's proven herself on
your
head.
I know I did.
Trustworthy the whole time.
Yeah. And he don't believe his friend. He believes the soon-to-be ex-wife. I have no idea how to convince anyone that this is false. I'm just so frustrated. Can someone please give me advice on what I can do next?
I don't even know what you can do.
I actually don't either.
Just get a new set of friends.
Yeah, a new set of friends.
No, because if they don't believe you, they're not friends anyways.
Yeah, get a new set of friends.
They were his friends, not yours.
Yeah. So the comments are like, I don't understand how him and your wife don't believe you. Get a lawyer.
For what? What's that lawyer going to do?
How much do your wife's friends know about you? But there is an update.
Uh-oh.
Hi, doggy.
There is an update. I want you to look at you. I wish the camera could see. Oh, they can see. He's staring at you like, where's mine? All right. Update. I recently wrote a post about my best friend's wife, Mary, accusing me of having an affair with her. That never happened. My best friend Josh was in the process of divorce with his wife, and she told him that he was spreading fake rumors about me in my friend's circle. I don't know what this means, but y'all probably do. TLDR.
No.
Wait, is that like an update kind of thing? TLDR? I don't know what that means. Okay, we threatened to sue, and Mary folded within 24 hours.
I actually saw Mary.
That's karma. That. That's karma.
First of all, thanks to Reddit user ADDangerous1243 and everyone who suggested that we should file for defamation. I just kept on thinking in my head, how could I get Mary to tell the truth and convince Josh that I had completely forgotten the legal route. I was not able to update as the lawyers had told us not to say anything until we got a confession from Mary. After posting on Reddit, my wife and I spent a few hours that night reading through all the comments. We immediately decided to explore whether we could sue Mary for defamation. Some of you suggested that I should take a polygraph test. I asked my wife, so they didn't believe in me either. People in the comments didn't believe in me either, like take a polygraph.
Hi.
I asked my wife if we should find a place for that, and she smiled. She didn't believe in me either. So she kind of iffy too.
I mean, if that rumor went around, I'd be like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I would fail because I'm nervous.
That is possible too with your emotional.
Yeah.
Like, I would absolutely fail.
Okay, some of you suggested I should take a polygraph. I asked my wife and she smiled.
Okay.
She said she does not doubt me for one bit, but
Yep.
you're right. But we can't let people have any doubt that I had an affair with Mary. Our kids are friends with their kids, and we can't live with them thinking that I had an affair with Mary. She just wants to be strong and solve the issue as soon as possible. She wants reassurance too. Guarantee she didn't trust him. In the morning, we messaged my wife's mother's friend, who is a very experienced attorney. We called her based on the time she gave us in the morning and explained the issue. She said that we could pursue the legal route, but she does not handle such cases and gave the contact of another attorney in her firm to set up a meeting with her and them. So they did this fast. They're like, yeah, we need to get a handle on this. We went to visit her and discuss the issue. The lawyer told us that we could sue Mary as she had made false accusations, and there is a precedence of considering what she said as slander, as it attacked my character, and we can prove emotional distress. However, she told us that defamation lawsuits is a very long and expensive process and may take several years. She told us that Mary has a weak hand, and she will not want to go to court. Hence, we should give her a way out by telling her to give in writing that what she said was false. Moreover, as she said the false statement to Josh, we would need Josh to state what she said. I won't go into details here, but might post in the comments later. However, we came up with a plan for sending her a letter of intent to sue for defamation.
Wow.
Great. Okay, so the attorney worked on this, and we got notified that Mary received the letter on Friday morning at her parents' place. The letter told her that we would sue her by the end of the month if she did not provide an official statement in writing that the statements she made were false. The letter also told Mary to only communicate via the law firm regarding this matter. As planned, I messaged Josh, and before we had decided to sue Mary for defamation due to the false statements she made about the affair, we would leave no stone unturned to prove that the allegations are false. Our lawyers will contact you next week, and we hope to cooperate with them and tell them exactly what she said to you. On Saturday morning, as I was cooking breakfast and my wife was sitting with our kids, the doorbell rang. I saw the Ring camera and Josh and Mary standing outside the door.
Get out my property.
Wow.
Together. Before I could tell my wife to stay back and not open the door, she bolted towards the door. She opened it and started yelling at Josh. She is 5'0". She is crazy and she is angry. She just started calling them names and how can he destroy our lives? And we supported him through all of his lowest. Josh just kept saying he wanted to talk to me and kept repeating that. He looked down. My wife just kept on yelling and yelling, telling him to get lost. Mary started talking then, saying, Mary just kept on. Mary started talking then, saying that she was sorry for what she said. Josh was abusing her as she was panicking. Josh was abusing her as she was panicking, and she just said that to hurt him. She just kept on saying that Josh is such an idiot and he created this big mess. My wife turned to her and told her that she better find a good lawyer to reply to our lawyers. At last, she told Josh that if he wanted to meet me, go and make things right with me, then slam the door. So nothing got resolved there.
Wow. Literally nothing. Yeah. That was a big circle.
Kind of interesting that they came together. Like Josh and Mary who are
He took her back, want to bet?
That's what I was thinking.
He took her back.
You have to.
After starting all that nonsense.
Yeah, he's
right.
She's not strong enough, so he took her back.
I was watching all this from the breakfast table through the Ring camera and realized that we recorded the whole conversation, including Mary confessing her lies. I felt so relieved in the moment, knowing that I had proof of her telling the truth. We forwarded the video to her lawyer, and she sent a thumbs up and called us briefly to say that we should meet on Monday to discuss the next steps. After an hour or so, Josh messaged our friends group that he did a terrible thing and spread false statements about me.
Mm-hmm.
He is ashamed of it and wants to apologize for it.
Mm-hmm.
Moments later, Mary messaged saying that some statements she made were misconstrued by Josh and that what she told everyone was false. Their relationship, so she's still not admitting
fully
to her
admitting,
wrong.
no.
Yeah, she ain't taking accountability. Their relationship is going through rocky times and would thank everyone for giving them privacy and to pray for them.
We're not praying for you.
Oh, now they want privacy.
Pray
After
for your now.
they already tried to
After that.
destroy someone's life.
Pray for your downfall.
Okay, that's wrong.
Is it though?
I don't know. The rest of the day has been great. I've been taking my kids to their Saturday activities, playing with them while my wife was talking on the phone with all my friends' wives and their friends, gossiping about what happened. The only thing I told her was not to send the ring video of Josh and me from last week, and not to mention Mary's affair to them. She did. She talking to all their wives. They're discussing this thoroughly. I don't care what you requested. I still think that it's a private matter that Josh told us in confidence, and we should respect that. Everyone was shocked that Josh attacked me physically. Why would you want to take Josh when he just did all that to you?
Just leave. Can they just break up?
Yeah, he's not even a good friend at this point. Okay, regarding my friends, I made a
There's
blanket.
more?
Yes, still more.
It's not that deep more.
Regarding my friends, I made a blanket statement that they all hate me in the last post. But in reality, 4 of my friends called me during this week to ask me what was going on. They told me they knew how crazy Mary was and asked me how they could support me by not believing her to start with. How about that? One of the friends was the one that Josh had called. He told me that Josh told him that Mary had an affair with me and he had filed for divorce. He conveniently left out the part about her cheating on her coworker.
With her coworker?
With her, yeah. People need to get their grammar, but he's probably writing this in the heat of the moment. But I read it as he wrote it. He said cheating on her coworker, but he meant with. I don't think anyone apart from our wife and I know the whole story. He knows at least 2 other friends that she cheated with. Josh called and said the same. Due to this, the gossip started spreading that they were divorcing because of me, and most of my friends were just waiting on the sidelines. Instead of extending support to me, however, I think I learned who are the people that got my back in need. Indeed,
Yeah.
They're his friends, they're not your friends. What's she doing over there? About Josh. We still plan to file the TRO against him and Mary next week. What is that? The T for defamation?
Yeah.
The lawyer said we should be able to get it for Josh, as this is clear evidence of danger. Oh. Wait, we should be able to get it for Josh as there is a clear evidence of danger, but Mary might be a long shot. So they're going to do a restraining order. You think that's what it is? On Josh?
Yeah.
So he's not going to be friends with him anymore.
No.
Because he came over to the house to attack you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he was a friend, he probably would have talked about
I thought that they were going to make that new
No.
friends. I guess not.
real life. This is real life. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, Mary might be a long shot. We will see what to do from here. As for our friendship, it's done. It ended the minute he decided to punch me. Yeah, that was okay. Instead of at least asking if it was true. But as a man, can you not understand that your wife just told you this, or soon to be ex-wife you're splitting up with, she told you this? You feel betrayed by someone you're closest to.
Right.
You still shouldn't do that, though.
Yeah, you shouldn't let your emotions get the best of you, but still, yeah.
I understand a little bit more because of the heat of the
I
moment.
understand, but no.
But would you forgive him for coming over and fighting with you because of the situation?
When I forget, I'm thinking of like a girl came over to my house and my husband thought asking me to start swinging on me. Probably not.
But then in hindsight, after it was over, would you understand it and be like, okay, I understand
I
what
would
you
probably
manipulated
understand
him?
it. We wouldn't be as close, but I would understand it.
I probably just wanted to, I'd be like, okay, I
Be
forgive
done.
you, and then just never talk to him again.
Yeah, not be mad, but just be done.
I just wouldn't be close to him.
Hi, how are you?
Just crazy.
Okay, so he said, it's done. It ended the minute he decided to punch me instead of at least asking me if it was true. What about your wife? Your wife kind of believed too,
Right.
She didn't punch him though. She broke down.
didn't she? Okay.
She broke down though. Started crying.
I can't have people like him around my wife and kids. He was a great friend, but my family and their safety is a way higher priority than him.
No.
For Mary, I guess she wins. My wife still wants to push to get us to pay her legal fees. We will see what to do on Monday. However, she was able to destroy Josh's support system with one lie. I was helping Josh through a whole divorce process. He is now on his own. I also do not think many of my friends will be kind to him after what he tried to do at my house. I feel bad for him, and I know he needs support and professional help. However, I did my part and hope he understands what's right for him in the future. Thanks again for so many helpful comments. My wife also wants to thank all of you, and I'm glad it's over now. So this first comment says, not the a-hole, but so Josh is going to stay with her after she said she was abusing her and controlling her false confessions, blah, blah, blah. I didn't hear him say that he was staying with her. Y'all heard that?
No, but when they showed up to the house together.
That's what I was thinking too, but they didn't say it. So, and here at the end, he said that he was still alone and still going through the divorce.
Yeah.
So this commenter didn't pay attention to the whole story. Your wife is awesome. High five to her and big props. I assume the whole community is standing up for her man. All right, what do y'all think about that?
I don't think he was, no.
Guys, you can't comment on my live unless you're subscribed, unfortunately. Because I didn't change the settings in my thing. So you have to subscribe and then you can chit chat and tell us what you think. Or you can wait until this goes off and tell us in the comments. But so y'all don't think he was the a-hole?
No.
Think his friend was the a-hole?
Yeah.
I don't think he was though, because he didn't do anything.
Okay, but I'm a real question. Where is Mark?
I have no idea. He disappeared somewhere.
He's been gone for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Where did he like me?
I don't know. He just said I'm going to Mike's.
We'll read one more if we ain't back. We'll call for him.
Oh, thank you.
My hair freezes up, so I can't
Yeah.
do that after like 5 minutes of my hair being I totally forgot. Because usually I just put my hair up so it doesn't matter, but when I want to go somewhere and have my hair down, it's crazy. I'm like, gosh, please look at about this. And I'll put it on the ponytail maybe.
It's her wheels. What that does.
What oils do you use?
It's like argan
I
oil.
like a fancy face cream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the argan. Yes, the argan oil. I just bought the shampoo in that today. And it's not the same as something like you
Yeah.
put it on afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone said Tarona Ash. Oh, isn't that your sister?
How are you? You better be subscribed to my channel.
She has to be.
She has to be if you're talking to us. We were reading Reddit stories. So I don't know if that's up your alley, but they're pretty decent. A lot of them aren't, so I had to search for some that wasn't harsh. But now we're talking about hair products.
Yeah.
Nothing I need to know about, but everybody else might be interested. They use argan oil for the hair. Well, Maddie does.
Yeah.
But you want to try some?
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that all y'all gonna say about your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Anti-frizz or whatever.
We're gonna move on to the next story. Dun dun dun.
Oh, she said I'm enjoying anything with y'all.
Oh, you sweet. What you?
What I say?
Did you send me one? Okay, wait. I didn't pull it up. Are you pulling it up? Go ahead. Did you send it in my messages? Oh, I did. How did you find it? Here, this is Reddit. Go into. Hold on, she's gonna find a different one. She had me one, and I pulled it down because I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I pulled it down. Y'all like my shirt? Cindy got me this. It says I'm fine. Everything is fine. While he's on fire. Because everything's not fine.
That's a cute shirt.
You got it on your phone?
No.
Well, then what you looking on your phone for?
I have the picture.
She sent a thumbs up.
I don't have the picture.
We are temporarily on pause while we figure out the next Reddit story. Because Rochelle has one she wants me to read. Is it appropriate?
This is appropriate.
What's it titled? Is it about a wedding thing?
No.
What's wrong with you, May?
Trying to figure out where Mark is.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's
a little weird now. He's been gone for this long.
He's gonna be back soon for his basketball thing.
Right.
Is it about a baby shower thing or a wedding thing?
No.
No.
It's about a baby. It's not like. Hold on.
Well, we could do some corny and them tonight. We could do like a big family vlog.
Ooh.
Thanksgiving. We could do a Thanksgiving vlog.
Well, we're gonna be at. You going to Scott's with us?
Yeah.
We're going over to Scott's.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We could do a big Thanksgiving vlog. But I can vlog too. I can be like, this is our outfits, everybody's outfit for Thanksgiving.
Here I am without glasses. But if I read this without glasses, y'all will hear a bunch of gibberish. So but put them back on. There you go. But I can't read the chat. But I love you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We are ready.
All right, am I the a-hole for tricking my sister-in-law into stealing our baby name? Wait, here comes Mark.
There we are.
Are you back?
Yep.
We were just getting ready to start another story.
Okay.
We was kind of getting worried about you. He's such a good kid. Come in and go wash his hands. That's what happens when you raise them right. That's why we don't get the coronavirus. Come up here.
You come up here.
Come
Come on, part of the family.
Come on.
Bond with us. Aww.
Why? He wanted to sit beside Maddie. Okay. He's a traitor. He likes being around the company. Hi, how are you?
Are we gonna bring them up there?
better. You know better. Oh, I don't know. It depends on the weather because we got to stay outside. I know. Have y'all seen Roman? Y'all know Roman? Roman has his own channel. It's called All Things Roman. The A is capital, the T is lowercase, and the R is capital. All Things Roman. And his channel is probably more interesting than mine. We're just waiting on Mark to start this next story. It's, am I the a-hole for tricking my sister-in-law into stealing our baby name?
Here's some pizza, Mark.
Just in time. Don't be manipulated is the moral of this story. All right. Hey, y'all. Thanks. Oh, wait. Whoa. Is this an update? Oh, we got to go to the original post. Hold on. Original post. There was an original post.
Yeah, I know. Is it on?
Okay, yeah. So,
These are just comments.
you ready?
Yep.
I don't know how to take off. I have the comments on subscriber only, and I don't know how to take it off.
Oh, this is for us. Are you guys gonna eat these as well?
No, I'm not.
That's not.
Just one more.
All right, so I, 33 female, has been married to my husband, Kevin, 35, for 5 years. We have a 3-year-old daughter, and I'm currently pregnant with twins, male and female. My brother-in-law, Terrence, 38 male, has been married to his wife, Jess, 39 female, for 7 years. Jess and I are total opposites. Jess is an extrovert. She's kind of loud, boisterous, and some would even say abrasive. That's like me. I'm Jess. Okay. No, I don't want to be Jess, she said. You've already read this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not Jess. I'm not quiet or shy, but I'm reserved. I'm also very observant. The first time I met Jess, I told Kevin that we would be like oil and water. We have never been overtly hostile towards each other, but also have never gone out of our way to bond. So, yeah. Unfortunately, Terrence and Jess had fertility issues for several years before finally having their son a couple weeks ago. Prior to this, Jess was very odd towards us when I was pregnant with our daughter, especially jealous
Probably, yeah.
because she couldn't have kids. So she was odd towards her whenever she was pregnant with her daughter. The best way to describe is hot and cold. 1 minute she pretended like she didn't care while we were talking about it at family gatherings. The next she was volunteering to throw a baby shower.
Oh no.
I gave a firm no to that. Why would you not want your sister-in-law to throw you a baby shower?
That sounds like a horrible idea. I started to get jealous.
We both assumed the behavior was because of the fertility issues and didn't think much of it. But the strangest thing she did was almost demand to know what we were naming our daughter before we announced it. She asked us constantly about our gender reveal, but got visibly annoyed when we just laughed her off and said, well, you'll be telling the secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We couldn't understand why she cares so much and she was not even expecting at that time. Regardless, we didn't share the name with anyone. Now, besides the gender reveal, I don't know why you would care to tell someone the name of your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why do you know?
Well, if you tell them name, everything's really good.
Well, I mean, after that, besides that, so if people know what the gender of the kid is, then so they're saying they're not even telling after that. So when our daughter was born, and her name was finally announced, Jess was kind of obsessed with it. I don't know how to explain it. She just kept going on and on about how beautiful and unique it was. To this day, she comments about how different it is. The name we've chosen is a pretty common Welsh name, which wouldn't be all that different except for the fact that we are an African American family. I've always gravitated towards names with different regions and found and fell in love with the name years ago and never shared it with anyone prior to Kevin. Apparently, she's not going to share it with us either. I have no idea what the name is yet. She's guarding it very close to the heart.
I mean, I would tell them, I don't know my kid, I would guess the name.
Don't tell no one your name either, Brashelle. We don't want no one knowing the
Because
name.
you just said it. Because you just said it twice.
Yeah.
Scream
What,
it.
Scott? Or what, Mark? Let's just say what, Scott?
Skybella's a good name.
Skyabella. It is not.
It is.
Anyway, fast forward to both of us being pregnant at the same time. Jess's odd behavior continued towards me, but this time it was more blatant. Snarky comments under the guise of jokes and how big I was going to get with with two babies. Who doesn't say how big you're going to get with two babies? If you having twins, we talking about how big you getting with two babies in that belly. You can be way bigger than I am. My twins in there. Those are not snarky comments. That is normal. Am I odd?
It depends on how you say it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It depends on the tone. It depends on
I'm
what.
going to be laughing the whole time like I'm going to get big, but you're going to get bigger. I know I am. Okay, anyway. She even accused us of getting pregnant on purpose after she announced her own pregnancy, even though the whole family knew we were actively trying at the time of her announcement. I was already a few weeks along and didn't know. One thing about me, introvert or not, I am no pushover and will stand up for myself. But I chose to ignore Jess. Well, if you chose to ignore her, you will not stand up for yourself. You were over here doing an oxymoron. Okay. Sorry, because I knew that would get to her more than confronting her would. She just seemed to thrive off the drama. Jess was obviously much further along than we are. However, we did have our gender revealed prior to Jess giving birth. And right on cue, the baby name interrogation started again. Because they decided not to find out the gender of their baby in advance, Jess kept pulling out for both of the names we had already picked out. But again, we declined to answer. Okay, wait a minute. Who is the a-hole here?
What?
This girl's giving me kind of
Wait, what did they say the reason the baby name was?
Welsh.
Welsh. Oh, you want to look it up?
Welsh name or something?
You're going to look it up. Give us some Welsh names. But they didn't say, was it a girl? It was a female Welsh name. After days of this, I got annoyed and asked Kevin if he thought the reason for her insistence was so she could use the name first, since she was due first. He kind of chuckled until he realized I was serious and said he didn't think so, but that anything's possible. So I said, let's test it. We were due to host my I don't know, what is it, father-in-law's birthday? We were due to host my father-in-law's birthday at our house a couple weeks later, and I decided to leave something in the unfinished nursery with a girl and boy name on it and see if Jess went snipping. Because Kevin thought it was being silly, he said he would give me $20 if she did it.
Right.
So I went on some sites where you can custom order name wall decals and put in the names Aria Rose and Sebastian Ali.
That's disgusting.
Oh, those are ugly.
Okay.
All your rose. No, that's.
These are names that we like, but aren't remotely close to what we would
Oh,
choose.
thank God.
This will also, but they like them, so we know what their taste is. But we haven't filled out the girl's Welsh name yet. This will also be our last pregnancy, so even if did use them, we wouldn't care. I didn't complete the order. I got to the final page and then printed it out and hid it in the dresser drawer in the nursery. The party goes off, but because we're busy hosting, we never noticed that Jess disappeared for any extended period of time. When I went to the nursery the next morning, nothing was out of place, and the order sheet was still in the exact location.
Okay.
So we both just went like, well, and forgot about it. I did, however, notice that Jess never asked us about names again.
Oh.
Then Jess gives birth. We went to the hospital to give our congrats. We go in and see the baby. I asked what his name was, and man, oh man, I cannot properly explain the poopy eating grin that came over Jess's face as she said, all happy, Sebastian Ali. I mean, she's really proud of herself. And honestly, in the most vindictive I have ever seen her look in years that I've known her, she really just thought she did something by stealing your baby name.
The ugliest baby name in history. So that's disgusting.
Sebastian Ali.
He's gonna be bored.
He is.
I hear it's
They fly over the name Sebastian.
Yes.
Like Ariel.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No, like the
Disney
movie.
princess.
Yeah.
Sebastian the crab. Right?
But instead of reacting how she was expecting, I put on a performance like I had graduated from Juilliard. Oh my God, that's such a great name. He's so cute. Look at his little face. Oh, I just love him so much. Welcome to the world, Sebastian. Auntie is going to spoil you rotten. I mean, I'm laying it on thick without an ounce of bother. The range of emotions on Jess's face went from shocked to confused to a range in a span of maybe 17 seconds. Meanwhile, my husband is holding in the laughter of the century. We later say our goodbyes, and he gives me my $20 in the elevator while almost crying laughing. All I could say was, like I thought. Like I thought. I think you should have gave it worse than Sebastian's pretty bad, but I think you should do like Leonard or something.
Leonard is not my child's name.
Sebastian Ali.
I wouldn't even want my nephew to be called Leonard.
Hey, like Muhammad Ali.
Leonard is a good
Okay.
old man name. If I was an old man, I
Your
would
sister
remember.
said, "No way." Wow.
All right, this has been 2 weeks ago, and we haven't seen them since because we wanted to give them time to settle in with a new baby. I have heard from my mother-in-law that Jess doesn't seem as thrilled about motherhood as she thought she would be, considering how long it took them to conceive, but said it might just be baby blues. Obviously, I think she's just disappointed that her petty move didn't have the desired effect on us. I did share this with my sister, and while she laughed initially, she did say it was kind of an a-hole move. So, am I? Edit. For those asking my daughter's name, I put it in the comments, but I'll put it here too, as I don't mind sharing now. Her name is... I can't pronounce it. I don't know how
Let
to
me see
pronounce
it.
it.
Wait, where's it at?
C-A-R-Y.
Catherine.
No.
Karas.
Oh, Kara's.
C-A-R-Y-S.
Carrie's.
Oh, right here.
C-A-R...
Oh, that is a common name.
How do you pronounce it?
Carrie's.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
that's not really.
Carrie.
Okay.
C-A-R-Y-S. Carrie's. Her name is Carrie's. Why would you do that to your kid? Carrie's. And I stole it too. From Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh, y'all named your kids something crazy too. I think it's a gorgeous name, and more people should use it. Guys, don't name your kid Carrie's.
Wait,
Oh, but it means to
it
love.
means to love.
That's
I
a lot of
don't
stuff.
care.
There's a lot of stuff that means to love. And I
That's
ain't naming
better
my
than
kid.
Sebastian.
What's Sebastian?
Well,
What's
yeah.
Sebastian mean?
Sebastian means
Oh,
Sebastian.
listen.
Your sister said,
Oh, did you record me?
Looking at how to pronounce its name and more names that many struggle with and mispronounce, so we should just stay tuned to the channel. We can put up that community support. Karas.
Karas. I hate
Carrots. So I had to put a little accent
Carrots.
on it. Carrots.
No.
your sister said, I think it was a fantastic movie.
Carrots.
Caris.
I hate
I want to
that.
know what her son's and the twins' name is. All right, hold on. There's an update. There isn't. Oh,
Well, there's no way to
Wait, I just lost the
I'm
update.
not pulling it back up. I'm not.
Yes, find the update. Find the update.
Your son commented.
Which one?
Scott.
Mark. It was Mark. He said hello.
There's an update. I don't know.
Oh,
What
there's
it
an
is.
update.
I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what could be the update to that unless she's going to
That
tell
was
us.
a good story.
She don't tell us what her twins' names are. That's what I want to know. Would you name your twins? Was not
Yeah.
Sebastian Ali or what was the girl's name? One thing. It was something weird too.
It was better than that. It was Ariana something.
Aria Ali. That's not good. She's horrible at picking out baby names. I hope you don't have no more kids. I'm just joking. I say that about everybody that picks out a baby name. Ask Brandy. I'm like, why you naming your kid that? Courtney. Courtney just had Jay, and I'm like, why are you naming your kid that? I'd be so judgmental. But I got a Scott, Brandy, was Jesse, Courtney, Mark, and Rochelle. Those are normal names. I did good.
Mark with C.
Mark with a C. And he got his own YouTube channel too.
Rochelle, do you?
Update. Here we go. She said, here, take this pass. Hey, y'all. Thanks for the response to my original post. The comments were funnier than I expected and kept me and my husband pretty entertained. I tried to respond to as many as I could before they got away from me. I've gotten so many messages asking for an update, but nothing major has happened. Jess didn't break into my house to push me down the stairs or steal my kid. I did get some additional info that I can pass along. Before I get to that, I wanted to give a little context about my relationship with Jess to explain why I did what I did. Okay, to put it plainly, Jess and I have been in a one-sided beef since the day Kevin and I started dating. I give her zero thought if I didn't have to, and yet I live rent-free in her mind. Based on snide comments she made over the years, the reason why is jealousy. Kevin and I dated for only a year before we got engaged. Then we got married within 6 months of the engagement. We had an actual wedding with a ceremony and reception, went on a honeymoon, bought a house in the burbs, and got pregnant in rapid succession.
Cool.
Both of us have good careers and are financially stable. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, grandmother-in-law all adore me. There's a churchy reason behind this, and I will spare you. Well, maybe we need another update. Jess and Terrence do not have a similar path. They have been on again, off again since they were 19-20, with Terrence never really wanting to commit. During one of their breaks, Terrence got was somebody pregnant, a FWB. What is that? Oh, okay. I don't even know that.
I don't know that.
Okay.
I've heard so much.
Pregnant and now has an 11-year-old son. So Terrence has an 11-year-old son. This has always been a sore subject with Jess due to her fertility struggles. And they finally got back together. She pressured him for marriage until he relented and gave in to shut her up. They went to the courthouse on a random Tuesday, then had dinner at Red Lobster afterwards, and went back to work the next day. Not trying to be shady, just relating the facts. Now they live in a 2-bedroom apartment in a HCOL city. That's a home. What a home. I have no idea. Y'all tell me in the comments. Working hourly jobs. HCOL city. They aren't minimum wage or anything, but constantly need overtime to make ends meet. This has led her to resent me over the years. She thinks everything has come easy to me and has let that fester. There was a time a few years ago at a gathering where she got drunk and got into an argument with Terrence. I think her attitude that night stemmed from seeing me with my infant daughter. To hurt him, she blurted out that she married the wrong brother. Oh my.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Everybody was shocked. No, ma'am, you didn't. Take your grubby paws off my man. You did not marry the wrong person.
Because imagine your partner saying, I married the wrong sibling. Like, leave.
Yeah.
They won't choose you either, so leave.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that she would say that out loud. This is a family,
In front of everybody.
function. A family function, okay. She said the quiet part out loud and revealed what I already knew. So I poked her a little bit. Really? Which one? That's kind of gross since both were minors. when you met them. Contact Kevin and Terrence. Also have younger brothers, Tim, 28. Boy, did she fly off the handle after that. To this day, she claims to have no memory of that night. Anyway, now I know there's a new reason why she resents me. So she was insinuating that she liked the younger brother. She did poke the bear. The update. Like I said, nothing's really happened since I last posted. I haven't seen or heard from Jess since the day in the hospital. Terrence also hasn't communicated much with Kevin other than sports talk. However, my mother-in-law has been there almost every day. She came over yesterday to go over some last-minute things for our baby shower that we were having the Saturday after Halloween. I'm not due till late January, but with the holidays and twins tending to arrive early, we wanted to get it out of the way. Anyway, after finalizing some things, I asked mother-in-law how Terrence and Jess were doing. She sighed, leaned back in her chair, and said, "Girl, it's a mess." It's always a mess after a baby, and if you shouldn't have been together to start with.
Right.
Yep, she goes on a long word vomit that I have to surmise. Basically, they've been at it since before the baby was born. When they were discussing names, Jess's list only consisted of girl names. When Terrence asked if it was a boy, Jess was adamant that it wouldn't be, but if it was, they would just use Terrence Jr. This caused an argument because Terrence's 11-year-old is not named after him, and it would be petty to name the second son a junior.
I guess.
Yeah.
Mark, you are the first son, and you are a second. I would not have named you a junior.
She said, "Oh, crazy and drama."
Crazy, a lot of drama. Drama.
In family, you're never supposed to have drama in family.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
the worst. Because then
Have you never been to a family get together?
I
I'm playing. Okay. Unbeknownst to me, Jess was having severe anxiety over the name, but the gender of the baby. So much so that she refused to find out early because she was afraid to disappoint and she wanted to enjoy her pregnancy. Believing she was having a girl, she really wanted a girl. I mean, she really wanted a girl. This goes back to mother-in-law. In my opinion, mother-in-law is the only girl of 4 brothers. She had 3 boys, two of her own, 3 boys. Tim has a 6-year-old. Then my daughter came along. Mother-in-law actually broke down in tears at our gender reveal. Since the day she was born, mother-in-law has been a little obsessed with her. Not in a, I don't know what this is either. Everybody using these little initial terms that I don't know what they are. Not in a JNMIL way. JNMIL. Mother-in-law has become obsessed with her. Not in a JNMIL way. I don't know what that is.
Let me see it.
Right there.
Let me see
We
it.
have no idea. Y'all put that in the comments too. JNMIL way.
He's looking it up.
Obsessed with her, but not in that way. Not in a just no mother-in-law way. That made no sense anyway. Poster, you used that wrong. Okay. So she knows and she respects boundaries, but the whole family is aware that my daughter is mother-in-law's favorite person in the world. I think Jess thought that by having a girl, she would get the same attention and affection from mother-in-law. She's never been Jess's biggest fan. When that didn't happen, becoming short-circulated in the head, mother-in-law's words, not mine. Before we arrived at the hospital that day, they were still fighting over a name. So I guess when I showed up, she just blurted it out. When I just think it was to hurt me, it seems like it was also because she didn't allow herself to think of anything else because she didn't want a boy. I said it in the first post, how I noticed her expression. However, I completely failed to notice Terrence's. He was pissed. Jess had never mentioned that name to him prior, and he had no clue where it even came from. He also hated it. He refused to sign off on that, and they left the hospital without a name. In our state, you only have 7 days from birth to register a name. She eventually told
What happens
Terrence.
if you don't register?
I know what they're going to do. Come get the baby.
They're gonna name it for you.
Seriously, that's crazy.
They're going to name it baby 43206. The big brother baby name. Okay. Okay, so I lost my place, guys. Okay, so she eventually told Terrence to pick the name himself and that she didn't care anymore. So he did. He swapped out Sebastian for Jordan, but kept Ali. Yes, after Michael and Muhammad, Jordan Ali.
That's not that bad.
Ali. What's his name? Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
According to mother-in-law, since they've been home, Jess has shut down emotionally. She's been doing all the motherly things, but there's a disconnect there. Mother-in-law says she finally broke down to her a few nights ago that she's likely to never have a daughter due to her age and what it took to get pregnant in the first place. I think that will bring them closer together since mother-in-law never got the daughter she wanted either. I also felt bad hearing that because regardless of how I feel about her in person, I do have a heart and would never want to punch down on her if she's in the throes of postpartum depression. PPD, I knew that one, postpartum depression. Jess still hasn't admitted to snooping, so I haven't admitted to setting her up. A few comments said I should never confess, but I think that I will at some point, mainly because I don't care. I am more than willing to burn a bridge while I'm still standing on it, but now simply isn't the time. So that is that. That's the lackluster update. Jess is invited to my baby shower, so I might be back in a couple weeks, depending on how that shakes out. That was about it. Well, that was a long.
That was a long one.
It sure was. What y'all think about that? So the original question was, am I the a-hole for tricking my sister-in-law into stealing our baby name?
No.
No.
She
No.
shouldn't have been trying to steal it in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
She shouldn't have been snooping in our house.
No.
So you're having a party downstairs and she goes up the stairs and snoops in the baby room. Like, you into everybody's privacy, so guess not. Y'all over there playing footsies?
Stop.
Tangled footsies is what we doing now?
Stop.
All right, so
See.
what y'all think about that? Oh, she said y'all FaceTime?
Look.
She said that.
Shut up.
Oh, that's not nice.
See?
It took her all of her strength not to smack you while you were recording.
That would not be nice
She
either.
was like this. She's like this.
We should record all the time. All right, so that is our Reddit story. If you missed the first one, there was one before that one. I have a few more, but Mark has to go and do some stuff. So
Well, I think it's at 8:30.
y'all want? They changed it to 8:30.
Yeah.
Is it actually till only 9:15?
They changed it to 8:30. So y'all want us to do another story, or are you done listening? What you trying to say? What's her last comment?
She said, what?
You want to hear one more story, or you gotta go? Well, you can go, and I can still do another story. You can listen to it later if you want to. Guys,
She said yes.
I did my I'm doing this live on the computer, and my settings are set for you have to subscribe to chat. So subscribe so you can chat.
She said yes. More.
More. Okay. Let me choose. Let me try to choose one that's not as long. Well, if I do, it won't have an update. I have 3 more ready. One is. Oh, let me do this one. Let me do this one. I was gonna let you choose, and now I'm not. All right. Oh wait, is that the update? Oh wait, did I separate that from something?
Oh, it's Jenna. She said, hi, I'm late.
Okay, wait a minute. This one's gonna be long. I'm gonna do this one next time. We're gonna have to go live again to do this one because this one has 2 updates. So original post, second post, and third post. So I'll do it another time. But just to tease you until we can go live again, the next one, this one is, am I the a-hole for being upset my wife will miss our first anniversary for a bachelorette party?
No.
Wait, their
Our
first?
first anniversary.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to a bachelor party.
But
Go there and find your husband.
There-
The first thing you come back.
Oh!
Wait, like first anniversary, like dating or married?
Mary, his wife is
On
going to
your
miss her
first
first
anniversary.
anniversary for a
That's
bachelorette
stupid.
party.
I think that's stupid.
But we're not going to read that today. We're going to read it another time.
Oh, okay.
Because it has like 3 updates. So we're going to read a different one.
She says, I'm watching on TV and typing on phone. Then she says yes, butthead.
But you look, that one you do gotta know the whole story too, because I read a little bit of it. These I just skimmed through. I haven't read all of them, but look, you have to know the whole story to that one, so you have to come back in another time.
Mork's trying to tickle me. Don't stop.
Stop or don't stop, because you just said don't stop.
What?
You said stop or don't stop.
Stop. Stop.
That's a picture. That's a picture.
Tell me stop.
No pinching. Okay, Mark, we're ready to start.
Tell her to apologize.
For what? What are you apologize
She
for?
tickled me.
I'm sorry.
Teenager.
She tickled me.
Look how
Yeah.
sad he is. Give me my phone.
All right, Mark, come on. Come on, we're not gonna have time
See,
to
look.
finish.
He's so sad. He needs to be involved.
Come on. You want to read it? You want to read it this time? There's two parts to this, and when you go to do after the end, it says update, but then there's update on a different page. So,
She said, y'all so silly.
all right, Mark's turn to read. He might read Really? Come on, get your reading skills on.
You do different ones, it's gonna irritate me.
Why is this one going to irritate
That's
you?
just silly.
Too many words.
You don't know how much I just read.
You're at.
All right.
I need like a 5-word story.
All right, here's okay. Am I the a-hole for bringing up just how much I actually do for our household for my wife? Wait. Am I the a-hole for bringing up how much I actually do for our household to my wife? So this is a guy talking, and he said to his wife, "I do so much around here." You know how the woman usually says. Mark's already bored. Come on, Mark.
No, my body hurts.
Oh,
For what?
okay.
What'd you do over there? Advice.
You sure didn't
Is that what
practice.
you're
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
didn't practice today. You
Am I
sure?
not an athlete?
He's an athlete. Here. Okay.
She said, I want to cuddle with your doggy.
He's the sweetest. He's a sweet baby.
Where's trying to live?
Louisville.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I can't believe I have. Wait. I can't believe I've actually have a reason to post something on Reddit, but here I am. My wife, 41, female, and I, a 42-year-old male, have been married for 15 years. I apparently surprised her by being capable of doing household chores and tasks, but I didn't think much of it. My mom always asked me to help out with chores when I was a kid, so I didn't think it was beneath me or anything like that. I do think I inherited her need to clean excessively. Like it's so bad that I can't eat until a mess is dealt with. My mom is an amazing cook. My aunt is a literal chef at a fancy hotel, and my dad loved having barbecues. It was pretty natural to learn from them how to pick up a thing or two. The only thing I didn't pick up was how to make a decent cup of tea or coffee. I'm genuinely awful at it. It got to a point where I'm handling most of my household chores and taking care of cooking, which I prefer anyway, since she comes home exhausted. I've already skimmed through this a little bit, and he works too.
Okay.
All right. I've been asking our children, 11-year-old female and 9-year-old male, to do some minor tasks around the house and hopefully teach them this sort of thing too. She has a group of friends who hang out regularly. This time, it was her turn to host the group at her home. I offered to take her children out for the day, and it was all set. So he's going to take the kids out, let her have the whole house, her and her friends, to have their little get-together.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good husband. Well, my guys don't even want to do that much. Before we left, I had to finish up some things for work. The office space is practically on top of our living room, so I could hear what they were talking about the entire time. He was eavesdropping. He ain't
Yeah,
kidding nobody.
Right.
One of the friends asked how she always kept our house so spotless, and my wife just bragged about how she was responsible for it all.
No, slap her. Sorry.
She goes to work and comes home and cleans, and she's just a perfect little wife. Wow.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. Then they all started talking about the gripes they have with their marriages. A common theme was how unhelpful their spouses were. I felt pretty uncomfortable, so I left the office and went out with the kids. I came back after they left for the night and acted normal until we got to the bedroom. I asked her what was up with the conversation. That they had pointed out that I did the cooking and cleaning. Wait, they had. Sorry. Decline you. Decline. Oh,
Is it correct?
Smart.
oh, hold on. I've got to decline somebody.
Shut down to that.
Okay.
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 I asked her what was up with the conversation they had and pointed out that I did the cooking and cleaning in our marriage. She told me not to take it personally and that she just wanted to fit in with the struggles of her friends.
Leave.
Now I just feel unappreciated, especially since I don't clearly remember any genuine gratitude for what I've ever done for her. She wants to fit in with the struggles. I think I'd give her some struggles.
Exactly.
There'll be no more cooking and cleaning.
Nah, I work too. I work too. I know how to work.
You got it good, but you want everyone to feel like you have a struggle?
Mm-hmm.
You give her a struggle. Okay. She told me not to take it personally and that she just wanted to fit in. I already told you all that. Since then, she's been pretty short with me. She says I'm weaponizing what I'm doing against her and holding it over my head. I don't expect her to compliment me each time I clean or defend me religiously, just a little. My husband is pretty helpful, actually. He does his share, would be nice. I can't help but feel that her friends think I'm some sort of deadbeat who comes home to relax and neglect her. So she works, he works, and
He comes home and does all the work again.
he comes home and does all the work, and she tells her friends that she does everything. What was the question here? Am I the a-hole for bringing up just how much I actually do for our household?
No.
No. Like, apparently she needs reminded.
Just give her a taste. No. Just explain the feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did it like the wife was ignored him though.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have an update. I think I'm just done at this point. I did something I never did before and went into her phone while she slept.
Stop.
How do we go from this conversation to not trusting her at all and then going into her phone?
Oh, wow.
That went like
She better be cheating.
100 miles an hour. Like, phew. What you think, Mark? He should have went through her phone. You would have went through her phone too. He's shaking for anyone that can't see him. He's shaking his head. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We both know each other's passwords, so it wasn't really difficult. Some of the cheating comments got to me, and I felt pretty paranoid about the situation. Wait, am I reading the right one? No, I'm reading the right one. Some of the cheating comments got to me, and I felt pretty paranoid about the situation.
Oh.
He did not tell us that part in the beginning. Instead, I found a group chat with some of her work friends, different from the other friends that she had over. It was just nonstop mockery of me and some of the stuff I did for her. She told them how embarrassed she feels to be with me and that I doted on her like a parent and don't feel like her husband. The lunches I pack for her are humiliating because I add sweets and other treats that I know she likes.
Alright, no more stuff about it.
Some of her coworkers teased her about the snacks I have in there for her, and she admitted to just throwing them out at work. She doesn't have any issue eating them at home, but at work she throws out my baking. She has had some choice words to say about me in their chat, some of which I don't have the courage to type out here. One of her meme pictures. So she had a meme in the conversations that she sent to her coworkers that she works
It was
with.
him, wasn't it?
It was him.
Oh.
It was a picture of him on his knees scrubbing the bathroom tile, edited to have some sort of dress on, like he was the housewife from the 1960s or something. And she sent that to all her coworkers.
Like,
Oh.
that's.
I just closed her phone and left the bedroom. I confronted her about the chat in the morning and the contents of which got her panicking. I focused on her kids this morning and left her to her own devices. It's not like she would have appreciated a kid lunch anyways. Now she's texting me like crazy at the office, but I think I lost all respect for her and what she has become. Not only does she find me overbearing and embarrassing as a husband, but then I find out she mocks me to her friends and exposes some sensitive relationship issues to her group chat. This will probably be the last update since I don't think that we can come back from this. We just celebrated our 15th anniversary last month.
Wow.
I feel like a loser now, and seeing that my wife actually thinks of me. So yeah, that's
Short and
sad.
sweet, yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
He said it's gonna take serious work to save that marriage.
Oh no, I know it's in that marriage. I'm listening.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's divorcing. I would get divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Would you come back from that?
He should have took pictures of the proof so he could get custody of the kids. Is what I would have done with her.
I don't think it's going to give you custody of the kids. Her
Or at
being
least make the divorce
disrespectful,
easier
but
for you to extend.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get one. Hi, baby.
I would.
I need to use that.
So would you work on the marriage? I don't think that I would work on the marriage.
No.
Yeah. Now I divorce.
Because, like, in order to work on the marriage, we'd have to move towns. She's done humiliated him to the entire town, which all of her coworkers, all of her friends, which are probably mutual friends, and their husbands or partners. That's devastating right there. Yeah. So he is not the a-hole, but his wife is.
For sure.
Absolutely. So you got a good man, and instead of appreciating what you got,
He's mocking.
you're mocking. You had to get in with your friends, and they're probably doing the same thing. That's crazy. That was crazy. We all think that was crazy. That was crazy. All right. We want to do one more. Or is that it?
Okay.
Rochelle said that's it. Rochelle said because she's seen my other one and she don't like it. She don't like the other one that I have. The bachelorette party is too long. I have to do a whole one on its own for that. So here's the little Reddit man. I don't know if you know what the Reddit man looks like, Tron. A little Reddit symbol. Well, you're not going to know today either because it ain't going to show up.
Hey, you're
I was trying to show it. Well, I'm not good at electronics. That's as best as I can get. That's the little Reddit symbol.
Why?
Tell me to get up, Marshall.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, y'all look how cute Rowan is.
Oh!
Y'all don't wake the baby up.
Yeah, Mark. Get out of my spot.
Look at him with his eyes and look like, yeah, don't wake me up. All right. Ah! I love you, sister. I love anybody else that watches this and sees this and comments and
What about me?
subscribe. And Mark too. If you
I liked the video. They didn't like the video.
Oh, Mark said ain't no one liked the video. Y'all go hit that like button too. Ooh, be careful. You hit like on it?
Yeah, I made me. I hit like.
High five.
That was the first
I
time.
hit like.
No, I made her hit like.
No, you're a liar.
You used her phone to hit like on it, didn't you?
The boys are liar.
All right, we'll do more of these. What was I going to do? We were going to go live for something else. Thanksgiving. We're talking about going live for Thanksgiving. Scott and Jenna, tell us what you think about that because this is going to be at your house. That's going to be at y'all's house. So we'll see what you think about
It
that.
looks like she got evaporated.
I know, that's what I was thinking at first. I said we got evaporated in my room. Oh, that's all. Let me see if I can read the chat before you leave. I don't know how close I want to get to this. And show me all my flaws. I don't have no flaws. I love you. Hugs and kisses. All right, we're going to get off here. And we will see you next time. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, anybody that was watching and they couldn't chat, it's because you didn't subscribe. Subscribe so you can chat. Love you. Bye. Yeah, a Thanksgiving show. Yay.
Yeah.
We hope. We had to ask Scott and Jenna because we're going to their house. And it's not going to be on Thanksgiving either. It's going to be like the 24th. So I don't know if that's a Thanksgiving show. Pre-Thanksgiving show.
Yeah, it'll be pre-Thanksgiving.
We'll be eating Thanksgiving food. I love you. Bye. Thank you for joining us. You were here the whole time. I love you. You have to go live next time so we can see you guys talking. Bye. That was fun.
That was.